Okay, this activity is looking at the liquefaction tool. So we have 7 artboards here, each with a similar artwork on it, and we're going to try each one of the liquefaction tools. So I'm going to take the first artboard, and this is going to be the warp tool. So here are all of our liquefaction tools. So the warp tool is the first one, and to change the settings, I'm going to double click on the tool, and you can see that I can change quite a lot of things, width, height, but the intensity is the one that I want to push right up for this particular tool to 90%. To change the size of the brush, I hold down Alt and drag left and right and up and down. So I want a brush about that big, and then I'm just going to paint, and you can see the liquefaction tools are very organic with the way they work. It allows me to literally just drag to redefine a path. Okay, so that's how the warp tool works. If I make this bigger, you'll see that it just has more of a, it just affects a bigger area. Alright, so let's move on to the next artboard, which is the Twirl Tool. And for this one I need actually quite a big brush, so I'm going to switch to the Twirl Tool. I'm also going to double click and take that intensity down to 10, because the Twirl Tool is quite aggressive in the way it works. So I'm going to hold down Alt and make a really big brush here, and then position it over this and click. Each time I click, it twirls the paths. Okay, that's it. Next one is the pucker tool, and that's this one here. And this one, if I position over the artboard and I click, it literally puckers in. So I'm going to do it with a smaller brush, so hold down Alt or Option and have a smaller brush, and then you'll see that pucker is kind of just wherever I click, it kind of sucks the points into that place. Okay, let me just undo that. The next one is the Bloat Tool, which does the opposite. So let's switch to the Bloat Tool and make the brush bigger again, and you'll see that it kind of distorts it, almost like magnifying it. Okay, that's the Bloat Tool. The Scallop Tool is actually pretty nice. So if I choose that and I click, what it does is it leaves the points where they are, but it sucks the paths in between the points, and you can get some really interesting results with that. And then the Crystallize does the opposite. So let me switch to that. It pushes out the paths between the points. Sorry, it pushes the points out and the paths stay where they were. So it's kind of good to create like explosion type effects. And then finally, the Wrinkle Tool, which is probably the least exciting out of all of them. That's why it's at the bottom. Just wrinkles the edges of your path. So it's kind of okay if you want to make like the effect of something reflecting in water or something like that and distorting. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and see you next time.